renewable energy source. For example, we debate considering the wind energy. Also here in Rimini, there is a conflict between different parts, one sustaining the offshore wind energy production, and someone says that the landscape could be altered, and so it is not it is not beautiful to see from the shoreline this series of wind turbines. Someone says that the photovoltaic modules are the best type of renewable energy generation. Someone supports, for example, the anaerobic digestion and the production of electricity by burning the biogas. The problem of food is meat sustainable on a long term? Is it possible to convert completely our diet into the vegetarian or vegan diet? What is more sustainable? Which kind of parameters we consider when we do this kind of comparison? Also for the food there is a long, there are conflicts. But also for containers, for example, nowadays there are many companies that wanted to convert the vending machines that used to sell a lot of plastic bottles into something different. For example, simply some devices that could release water into bottles like this, made of steel or made of aluminium, and they are considering also the environmental impacts that is related to these different types of containers. Okay, so in general, we think about different products that could perform the same service, have the same function, but that could have different environmental impacts. But what kind of impacts do we refer to? In general, we could have different kinds of also scale of environmental impacts. There are some impacts that could occur at a local scale. For example, the soil degradation is related to a certain territory, a certain zone, a certain area. The photochemical smoke formation, I will say something about this, the toxicity. Some other environmental impacts are related to a wider area, a wider territory, and they are called regional scale impacts. For example, acidification, eutrophication, while there are also impacts that are felt at a global scale. Global scale means that it doesn't matter where you are in causing an environmental impact, because it reflects in the entire planet. For example, the climate change is something that affects the climate of entire territories in the entire planet, and it is generated by the emission of the most industrialized countries that are not directly influenced, affected by this type